Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona. This is Sandy, and I can see there's a few people in the chat. Nobody's actually written in the chat, but I can see there's a few people. And remember tonight and every Wednesday night. Oh, there's Julie right there. Hello. How are you? And then there's Ann. Hello. Hi, girls. Very exciting. Remember, every Wednesday night till Valentine's Day, I am giving fused glass hearts away. So these two just came out of the kiln yesterday. And so they're the ones I'm giving away tonight. They have little magnets on the back, so they'll fit on your fridge unless you have a stainless steel. Of course, it'll probably slide right off then. I'm not sure stainless steel will take a magnet. So, oh, yay. Ann says it. She got your notification. That's very exciting. And I want to talk to you. I guess I'll talk to you on Tuesday when we have our live stream with Around the Hay Bale. But had an idea of something for us to do. Okay, so don't let me forget. Madeline is here. Hello. And Ann from Little Frenchie in Big Texas. And did the girls get their hats yet? I hope they did. Yay. People are just popping in. Oh, good. They got their hats. Yay. I love that quilt piece. Did you make it? No, I did not. A good friend of mine made it for me. It's a lap quilt. And I just absolutely love it. And I just think it's a great background. I could switch it around because it's, it has some design on the other side too. So one of these days it might get switched around. I just thought it was a better background than, because I usually do my live streams in my art room, which is jam-packed with stuff. Have an idea about moving that around in a different place in the house. Give me a little bit more room. So, but my topic tonight is Arizona or bust, because when I scheduled this live, I assumed I would be in Arizona right now. Am I? No. Why? Because the roads are yucky. Other things happening. I am not in Arizona yet. So I have to endure minus 13 degrees this weekend. So I did a video today that's already up, and it's all about being prepared for extreme weather. What to do, things to think about, and I hope maybe it helps somebody. And that's really why I did it. Saturday, we could get minus 13, wind chill. I don't know. If you watch the video, comment on how cold do you think it'll be Saturday night at my house? And what do you think the cold wind chill factor will be? Because I'm going to give away some really fun warm socks. You get it, packages of 3. I'm going to have 2 winners. It'll be very fun. Henry, how are ya? Ann says, that video was wonderful, full of information, helpful information. Thank you, Ann. That's so sweet of you. Now, I thought I better, first of all, before I forget, I got a package in the mail. And it is from Lazy Pond Farms, Kevin over at Lazy Pond Farms. Lots of bubble wrap. And I can always use bubble wrap with my fused glass. Look at this. If you didn't know, I love wooden spoons and ladles. I collect them. And look at this beauty. They have, it's a little space like in an antique mall. And Kevin was showing the video one day. And inside of a bowl, a wooden bowl, there was a lot of stuff. And this ladle was in there. And it looks completely handmade. Who knows how old it is? I just love it. You're right, Ann. I love getting mail. I know it's a silly thing that you'd get that excited about getting mail, but every single time it's just like, woohoo, I'm so excited. But that was just so kind of Kevin at Lazy Pond Farms, and I really appreciated it. And so I will hang this with my other ones. But it's so old. Usually I drill through, and then they hang onto my, I have this one section in the kitchen with all my spoons and stuff. but I don't want to do anything to it. So I'm going to have to find a way, because it's a little thinner right here. So I think maybe if I can find something that can grasp it right there, it'll hold it. So if you guys have some ideas, let me know. Oh, look at Henry is guessing. -13 wind chill, -20. Ooh, that's a good guess. I'm actually gonna write that down so I can put you in my drawing, because I'm giving away those socks. So let me write that, Henry. -13 and -20. I'm going to put it on a wheel thing and the computer will pick. So I'm very excited about that. I was at Hobby Lobby today, and I love a good deal. You guys know I do. I love a good deal. It is totally crazy temperatures. Cold coming here too early next week. We're getting it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's Sunday or Monday's a little bit warmer, not in the negatives, but that could change by the end of the week too. Oh, a little rawhide string. That's true. That's a good idea. Because I do have some little push hooks that can go into my wall. You don't have to drill or anything. And I could hook, and I do have some rawhide strips. That is a good idea, Anne. And then it'll look kind of rustic too. See, you just got to have friends, I tell you. Anyway, deals at Hobby Lobby. They have all of anything they have left for fall, 90% off. All their Christmas stuff is 90% off. And I was in the middle of doing my video, but I had to run to the store, and I stopped at Hobby Lobby too. And look what I found. That just works perfect with my video I brought up today. So this is like base layer pants is what they call them. And the material is made to wick the moisture that your body might make away from your body, so it can keep you warmer, because in cold temperatures you wear layers, right? And so the two I got were black, but it was in the Christmas section, and I even asked her, is it still 90% off? So I got these for $1.19. They were regular $11.99. Can you imagine that? What a deal. I love a bargain. Plus, with that weather that we're having, I can just put those underneath my jeans. Then I can be safer when I have to go outside. Because the thing that really is hard, we can have negative numbers. And if we don't have any wind, I mean, it's cold and you have to dress good, well. But that wind is what's a killer. You don't want to drive out of town, because if you break down and you're in the middle of nowhere, it's just like you're in trouble. Because we are not a populated area. It's not like you drive out of town and there's cars coming by all the time. That is not the case. So I was just very excited. They had them in the size I wanted. And I thought, this is just perfect timing. I just love that. But if you're in need of some Christmas or some fall decorations, all of it's 90% off. So today I bought hats and gloves and some scarves and some earmuffs for my girls and my grand girls. Everything was 90% off, because that was part of their Christmas. So I got these little winter jackets that I never saw in their stuff, but they had them in the clearance. 90% off. They were regular $29. It was just phenomenal. So be a bargain shopper. Yes, and watch it. I hope you glean some things from it. I was, it just, all these things, right? Because we live in Wyoming, so we have to be prepared for winter anyway. But some things you just don't think about until you really sit down and start writing it down and going, oh yeah, really what I should do in the fall is make an actual checklist. and I can just check it off. The things I put in my car, the things that I have, you know, so that no matter what kind of emergency in the wintertime, I have the things I need. Extra waters, extra food. We heat with wood stove. So we always have to have wood. Yep, 90% off. It is crazy talk. They're losing money at that. I'm sure it's a tax deduction for them. Now I want to show you a fun thing that I've been doing because I thought I would take my little mini Addy. An Addy is a knitting machine, and I have a regular size one and have a little tiny one. And I have really liked the scrubbies that Rebecca Touched by Yarn makes. And I actually won some from Ann Dale on one of her live streams. And I've used them and used them and used them. And I thought, I could make some of those. You're right, Henry. The cold wind burns exposed skin. And it doesn't take very long for that skin to get frostbite at all, especially when that wind is blowing. You know, wind here, I mean, we can have 40, 50 mile an hour winds anytime during the year. You know, summertime, fall, winter, it doesn't matter. And then there's those days that we have 60, 70 mile an hour winds, and it is crazy. I'm always surprised. I don't know why this surprises me. You know, we can have winds 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, right? None of our roofs blow off. And then I see down in Florida, they have winds that are 70, 80 miles an hour, and all their roofs are blowing off. How do they build them differently than we build them? Aren't there regulations that things should be battened down, batten down the hatches? I don't understand that. I could see a shed with the roof flying off, but a house at, you know, under 80 miles an hour, I'm just surprised. And it just must be the way contractors build in different parts of the country, probably because usually it doesn't happen. Here it does. So they have to build them a little stronger, I guess. But anyway, I had this little Addy, and I have loved these scrunchies that Rebecca Touched by Yarn has made. She's given them away on all kinds of channels all over the country, and I have loved them. And so I decided to make some. So this is a yarn it's called something in sugar. Sorry, I don't know why I can't think of what the name of that is, but it's kind of a harder abrasive yarn. And that's what they recommend to use them, you know, is to do these. Because when you're scrubbing your dishes, because I don't have a dishwasher, I do all my dishes by hand. It's not like I couldn't have a dishwasher. I just prefer not to have a dishwasher. I like that calmingness of doing dishes. Now, when my kids were littler, I always wanted a dishwasher because there were so many dishes. But now it's just me and Joe, and I really don't mind doing the dishes at all. Especially at night, if it's cold out and I do them before I'm going to go to bed, it's just very relaxing for me. Ann says, you're right, Henry. I got burned on my legs once in Montreal, Canada. I was just wearing jeans and the wind went through. So true. On my video, I show some jeans that actually have like a fleece lining in them. Joe and I found them one time, I think at Work Warehouse maybe. And they are so warm. It's like wearing long underwear under your jeans. That's what it's like. It's fabulous. I didn't guess the wind chill correct with the winds that high. Henry, just give me another number. I'll write it down. It doesn't matter to me. Ann says, oh, good. I'm back. I was listening and doing dishes. Oh, were you doing dishes with a scrubby, Ann? Hi, Wayne. How are you? I guess your Joe is not the dishwasher. Joe was the dishwasher for a little while after he retired. But I did not like how he did the dishes. And so he no longer gets to do the dishes. And he didn't always know where they go. We've lived in our house like 20 years, and he still doesn't know where everything is. But it's kind of my domain, so you can't really blame him for that. Ginger, hi, how are you? And yes, sugar and cream, that's the name of the yarn. Now, This one, it's a little bit smaller. I should have did a couple more rows because every yarn is different. This is just a regular yarn that you can make hats with. But this one is really soft yarn because you can use these in, like in the bath or shower. They're great for if you have little kids and you give them a scrub wrap, you know, you just put a little soap on there. They work so good. So anyway, I made like 20 of them. Actually, I made a little more than 20 of them. And next week, I'm going to start giving them away. See, I got piles of them, piles and piles. So next week, I'm going to give those away. Madeline says that I never had a dishwasher, never wanted it. You know, people just are used to certain things, you know, like my daughters, they wouldn't be without a dishwasher for anything. They love having a dishwasher. It just depends what you want. Our homes on the East Coast are built for heavy snow weight. See, that's what Wyoming, I think that's probably the difference. They're built for heavy snow weight because we can get a lot of snow. And that's probably the difference. Ann says, awesome giveaways. I know. Now, I have started doing Friday morning lives too. And I figured I can do it in Arizona. I can do it in Wyoming. And I did my first live last week on Friday. And I gave away a hat. It was a corduroy, had little mushrooms on it. So cute. I mean, seriously cute. On Friday, this Friday, I'm going to give this one away. Soil Mates. What gardener doesn't need that? Yeah, I got them all at Hobby Lobby. I'm sure I got them on sale. Yeah, because these are regular $19.99. There's no way I'd pay $19.99 for a hat. But Friday morning, if you're on the live, you could win one of those. So much fun. And on Friday morning, we are going to talk about gardening zones, how it makes a difference on what you grow and when you grow them, because I expect it to be in Arizona today. So gardening in Arizona, gardening in Wyoming are two unique creatures. The soils are different. The temperatures are different. Very sandy down there. The water just drains through. Here, have a lot of clay. It wants to stay, the water wants to stay in there. And so I'm continuously adding compost and leaves and all kinds of stuff to it. Thank you, Wayne. I like scrubbies too. They're fun. They're easy. You can just throw them in the wash machine. They're really pretty perfect. We should give one of the hearts away before I forget. So actually, let's give the blue one away first. Okay. It's got a little magnet on the back. And it just has different kinds of fused glass and a little bit of dichroic in there. So I am going to type and the Nightbot is going to pick. And I will mail them out tomorrow. Well, that didn't take. Let's try that again. Now, Anne is much better. She can do a word and StreamYard picks out of the people that write the little word in the chat. I have free StreamYard because I used to pay $240 and I'm just not going to pay that much money for it. I'm just not going to. And so I do the free version. And so I might as well let Nightbot do it for me. And so let's see who our winner is. Henry, you are our winner. Yay, yay, yay. Well, look at that. Henry, I think I have your address, but would you send it to me just in case? I am going to put a banner across and it will give you mine. There. So if you just send me your physical address, I will mail it to you tomorrow. In fact, I bought some more padded envelopes today just for all the hearts that I'm giving away. So that's exciting. Congratulations. You might have closed roads tomorrow. Not tomorrow. It's very weird. Today, like right now, it's 31 degrees. It's like a heat wave. Lots of things were melting. It'll freeze overnight. The roads will be icy on the ones that still had snow packed. But tomorrow, it's going to be 46 degrees. I could be wearing shorts. I could. But then Friday, it's dipping down into the negatives. And Saturday, way down into the negatives. You got to love Wyoming. Seriously, you got to love it. So, sorry, excuse me. I am one of the things I like to do when it's wintertime is read books. I go to the library, I listen to Audible online, on my phone. And so I'm looking for some good books. And I thought, I'm going to ask the chat, what have you been reading lately that you find really a good book? Now, before you answer, I don't read novels. I just don't. I want to learn something, to be inspired by something. So if you're going to suggest a book, keep it in that kind of idea. Wayne says 46 degrees would be a New York happy dream. Well, it has been cold, but today and tomorrow, not bad. And I know that sounds funny that I'm all excited that like today, I think it got to 34 and tomorrow it's going to be 46. It's like, woohoo, seriously, I could wear shorts because you get used to the cold. Short weathers, I'm bundled up in the 40s. Yeah, but and you're used to warmer weather. You don't usually have the cold that's coming down. And so it just depends on what you're used to. And Wayne says, where did your New York January thaw go? For the most part, it'll just settle into the soil. It has to melt really fast for it to do a lot of runoff into the streets. But I mean, it's not like it's going to melt all the snow away. Maybe I should say that first. It is not going to melt all of our snow away. Because for most of the parts in the backyard except for where I've been walking, there's anywhere from 6 to 10 inches of snow. And so it'll be 46, probably about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then the sun sets by 4:30, 5 o'clock. So it's not like it's going to melt a huge amount. And Jesse and Lisa are here. How are you? If you don't watch the different people that are in the chat, their channels, please do. Now, I want to show you. So if you have a channel, will you type, just all you have to do is type channel. And it will pop up. Your channel will pop up and it will tell you. I don't know if it'll pop up my channel. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Nightbot will pop up your channel. So that way when people are looking in the chat, they can go to your channel too. So that, okay, good. Anne's going to do it. Let me click that off. And there we go. Anne's Homestead channel. That's right. Anne is with me. We're two of the panel for Around the Hay Bell and Hey Y'all Hey Radio. So you can always watch us Monday mornings at 9 o'clock Central Time, or we are live on Tuesdays. It's 7 o'clock Central Time. So if you want to see what we're talking about, it is always good discussions. We talked about preparation last night too. And so you can learn lots and lots of stuff. And look at there. The lazy days ahead. The Mod Father. That's right. That's what Jesse is. The Mod Father. And that's their channel too. So pop on over to all these different channels. Even if you wait till the end of the chat and you just pop. I appreciate it. And the Southern Belle. That's Anne. That's true. Yeah. So let's give my other heart away. Okay. Because we only have like 4 minutes left. Okay, so this is a fused glass heart too. It has a magnet on the back. so that you can hook it on. Like I have magnets on I have a board that goes by my computer, and I'm always using magnets to hold little pieces of paper out, you know. Oh, thanks for doing that, Jesse. This is Round the Hay Bale. We're on season 5. We're just about to start season 6 in about another month. And oh my gosh, do we have the ideas flowing? I think you're just going to think it's so much fun. Wayne says, the hay bale is a hoot and nanny some days. That's true. Oh my gosh. You can get us going, I tell you. So, but let's give this away, okay? And Jesse, thanks so much for that too. There's the Linktree link. Linktree gives you a whole bunch more than just our channels. It can send you to our Amazon stores. It can do all kinds of stuff. So I appreciate that. Well, hello, Chicky Twister. Oh, yeah, I got my hair up today, you know. First I had it down, then I had it up, and then I actually had it down again. I just don't even know what to do with it most days. I seriously don't. It's just an issue sometimes. So let me type in. I'm going to go over here, and we are going to see who our winner of our other fused glass heart is. If I don't have your address, just send it to the email that's going across the bottom of the screen. So let's see who Nightbot is going to pick. And Nightbot says the winner is, oh my gosh, Henry won both of them. Hoo, 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 hoo. That is so good. Congratulations. That doesn't happen very often. Yay, yay, yay. That's very exciting. Hearts for Valentine's Day. People are saying congratulations. Thanks so much for that. That is fun. And I only have to use one envelope, one padded envelope instead of 2. Makes it better for me. Not that I get to choose who wins. But, you know, my topic today was Arizona or bust, because I did think I was going to be in Arizona today. And I think the temperatures, they've been a little cooler in Arizona than normal. My mom, who lives right next to us when we go down there, my mom and dad, my mom says it's way cooler than normal. So, but that's a lot of the country is like that. That's right, Wayne. You should go play the lottery. Oh, and Jesse says it's rigged. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ann says, Nightbot actually has it right on subscribers tonight. I know, isn't that just crazy? What Nightbot does, I can't even tell you how many times people have won, and it says, this person does not subscribe to your channel. And it's like, what? Of course they do. Sometimes they're members, and it'll still say that. So I don't know how Nightbot, why it does that. I don't have any idea. But everybody, Friday, remember I'm giving my hat away. And next week, besides the hearts, because every Wednesday till Valentine's Day, I'm giving hearts away. I'm going to start giving some scrubbies away. Shower and bath. Dishes. Oh, what's cooking for dinner? Yeah, see, in fact, I never fix supper until after my live. Today, I have a little bit of the homemade chili left, and Joe loves chili dogs. And so I got some brats today at the store, and I'll heat up the chili. I got some Fritos to sprinkle on top and some cheese. Joe's so excited. I said to him, do you want to eat before my live, or do you want to wait and I'll fix supper after my live? And he says, what are you fixing? Like he was going to make his own sandwich. Yeah, whatever. And I told him, and he was so excited. He goes, oh yeah, I'll wait until you're done with your live. Okay. It is. I love I love chili dogs with homemade chili. And I have a whole bunch of different kinds of beans in there. And it was good chili, but I'm at my very last of it. Oh, Lisa is making turkey soup for us. Oh, I do love turkey soup. I'm roasting 2 chickens tomorrow because I was at the store and the little store that I go to. I mean, sometimes I go to Walmart, but in fact, I was at Walmart before my little store because I thought eggs would be cheaper at Walmart. And I didn't really have time to go down to the Urban Basket, which is like a farmer's market. And sometimes they don't have eggs. Sometimes they're out of them. So I went to Walmart first because there was a couple things Joe needed that I needed to get there. And I went over to get eggs, right? For 18 eggs of the cheapest generic eggs that they had there, they wanted $6.72. And there was no tab that said how much it was. And there was a kid, he was putting eggs in. And I said, can you tell me how much these are? So he looked it up on the phone and he goes, oh, those are $6.72. And I said, yeah, I'm not buying them. I'm going to my little store. I go over to the little store. They have better eggs, $4.49. The girl that I checked out with, she said they have the cheapest eggs in town and they can't even keep them in stock because people are just getting them. Because who wants to pay basically $7 for not farm fresh eggs? These are just generic eggs that the chicken lives in a cage. It is egg robbery. I don't like it. Oh, Lisa made this soup, is making the soup that she canned in November. Oh, so good. When we have turkey, I always boil the whole, after we're done eating the turkey, all the bones, I boil them so I can get all the nutrients out of there and all the little pieces of turkey. And we always make turkey soup because it is one of our favorites. And had tacos tonight. Yeah. And it's not Tuesday. So it can't be Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Wednesday. I love tacos too. Yeah. Henry, congratulations. I will mail these tomorrow for you. And I'm going to let you go because I'm after my half hour. I appreciate you guys coming in. Remember, my video that came out today, you're guessing what my coldest temperature will be for Saturday night and what the coldest wind chill temperature will be for Saturday night. And I'm giving 2 winners. And I have these socks that I actually sent to some of my kids for Christmas. They're on Amazon. They have different colors and they're super heated socks. And so 2 people are going to win. Wayne wants to know, have you ever made no bean chili like people in Ohio do? Honestly, I have. I don't think I have. I think I always put some kind of beans, even if it's not a lot of beans. Joe has bought chili in the store that didn't have any beans in it. And I like it okay. I just happen to like the beans in the chili. So I think it's just personal preference. But everybody, I'm going to let you go. Have a fabulous week. Be careful. It's going to be cold this weekend. And just be safe. I'll see you next time.